Hey guys, we're back. It's your boy Brett VR. Remember, hit the like button, hit that subscriber button. Guys, I wanted to talk about this as soon as this happened, but I've been very busy with the regular JOB. But look at this drop down as we're pulling down, and you see as we went past this resistance right here, we just split down and we're currently around 81.86. Now, should you buy Bitcoin now or should you wait? This may be a great opportunity. You buy when it's low, you sell when it's high. We had opportunities to sell, especially when the price went up. So you got to take those profits when you guys can. Now it seems like we stopped around here around the 7,600 mark, and it's around here. But I think, guys, we may pull further down to this 75, 74.60. That is what I think currently. We should get a bounce off of there. So you can buy now because you're never going to catch the bottom right on time. So this might be a great opportunity for you guys to be looking at. So if we come over here to the hour chart, we're down at this resistance. We're not even there. We're not even there at the resistance. That's what I keep saying. This 75 right here looks so good. So since Bitcoin is so young, we could just make a new resistance line right here. That could be possible. Looking at this, you can see we're slowly coming up this way, but we'll see what happens. Some people think we are still in the bear market, but let's go over to the weekly chart. And yes, look at here, guys. We need to come down here and pop this off. That is what I believe. Hopefully you guys see what I'm seeing. So let's move on to some more cryptocurrency news. Okay, so me, you, and everybody else who have Bitcoin Lightning nodes, remember, if you guys want to connect with me and make Bitcoin a lot faster, come over here and connect with me in the channel. It has been finally fixed. I am happy they didn't release what was the problem at first. All they did was say, hey, somebody say, hey, there's a problem. Let me get that money for showing you there's a problem, and let's fix it. So let's talk about the problem. It says, without the proper checking, the attacker could pretend to open up a new payment channel and send fake transactions. Being duped, an honest user can then send back real money to the attacker, not knowing the previous transaction has been completely artificial. It's unclear how many users fell victim to such attacks. Hopefully we don't see that again. I'm happy it's fixed. Happy not too many people knew about it. This is a new technology, and it's going to have to be continue to be developed. You can't just buy somebody who just know how to code. You need teams of people who can specialize in certain things in coding to complete certain things. So hopefully we won't see anything like this again in the future. All right, guys, and CNBC has some information. I didn't even get to watch this yet, so we're going to watch this together.
Futures launched over the weekend, and then also the back launch. Both seem to be the start of the decline. So, Lou, what's your take on what's gone on?
You know, buy on the rumor, sell on the news. We knew this was coming for a long time. Yeah, I've always thought Bitcoin is not about institutions. Actually, it's the antithesis of institutions. And these kinds of revolutions, whether it's even going back to e-commerce on the internet, it wasn't for 5 years after Amazon launched that Walmart launched. So, we don't need institutions to come to this party for Bitcoin to break out again.
That's certainly a different tune from a couple of years ago when that was seen as a longer-term catalyst, that once institutions finally get in, they're going to have a wave of money going into Bitcoin, and that'll be the next leg higher.
People have been saying that for a long time, and we've had a lot of legs higher without any institutional involvement. It's coming. It's like gravity. They're going to be here, but they are not going to lead the party. They're going to be followers.
I think that's an issue with this particular launch. People thought that the floodgates would open, and this is what institutions were waiting for. There's reports that there were only 70 contracts traded when this came out. So maybe long-term, and you guys as a VC have a very long-term view on this. I think any investor that thought, okay, institutions are here, looked at that and said, okay, maybe it's going to take a little bit longer. And as you guys know, perception in crypto and Bitcoin is just as important, if not more important than reality. And then you have the stop losses. So when it does go below a certain amount, people say, okay, when it goes below, say 9,000, right, I'm out. And that kind of has this ripple effect that Brian Kelly and others have mentioned.
Right. I mean, there are real technical levels that people were trading against, 9,000 being one of them.
Right. It does seem to have this snowball effect, and you get this sort of herd mentality of, oh no, we saw Monday going below 10,000, now we're below 9,000, stop losses kick in, and people have mentioned 7,000 for the next level. So you kind of see that snowball effect. But others have said, okay, we really don't know why. It just seems to be this herd mentality of everybody selling and other.
Well, certainly, I think obviously one of the things that exacerbates it is all the leverage that you have in crypto. BitMEX allowing people to get 100-to-1 leverage means that people are getting stopped out, every few ticks. So that definitely compounds the effect of any downdraft.
In terms of Bitcoin's price, Lou, in your world, does it matter?
Certainly not day to day, right? If Bitcoin is going to be 100,000 or 1 million in 5 or 10 or 20 years, then all the up and downs that we're seeing today is just noise.
That's a big if, though.
Correct, but
if it's not,
exactly. I mean, if you see these things that I'm looking at every day, and undoubtedly, to me, the most exciting thing is just the brilliant people who are leaving jobs at Goldman Sachs or McKinsey or other amazing places to come and do this because they're seeing the crypto light, they're seeing a better world, and they're seeing really a better way of doing capitalism.
From a market standpoint, though, Kate, it does seem like crypto has more of a tie to sort of the growth trade, and that is a trade that's come off. We've moved more into value stocks at this point. That seems to coincide with Bitcoin's sort of resting period here.
And I think a week like this would challenge Bitcoin's place as a safe haven asset. And you've seen stocks go down this week. Same with Bitcoin. It's not trading. I mean, it's trading in tandem with a lot of these things. And I think the argument that it's like gold, it's digital gold, and it's trading independent of the rest of what the markets are doing. You've seen this sort of risk-off attitude. It's definitely translating to Bitcoin.
Doesn't it annoy you, Lou, that whenever Bitcoin goes higher, people are really they're quick to say, oh, it's like digital gold, it's a safe haven. They're willing to pin anything and everything on it, and then when it goes the other way, even though the same conditions exist, it's like, what happened to that argument?
Well, look, I think you've got to have a thesis as an investor. You have to have a thesis that you believe in, you can get new information. I actually do believe the analogy that it is digital gold. I think it's digital gold on the way up. I think it's digital gold on the way down. Obviously, people believe that more and less during different times. But I think over the long haul, that's going to be the play. Not different than the stock market.
Okay, guys, so as you hear the professionals talk, buy the news. Let's go back to the chart. So people bought this, buy the news, the bag was coming out. Once they launched, they sold everything. That's his explanation, and that could be a good explanation of what happened around that point. Could be very, very good, actually. Quantum computer is available for everybody right now from IBM Q. You can go on the cloud and I guess pay for a certain amount of using these Q quantum computers. The next video I'm watching right here is this deep learning on a quantum computer just to see how this works. Remember, I want to develop a deep learning trading bot, and I had to put some things on hold because this recently came out and I want to see, is it possible? Everything you can develop is in Python. I know how to write a little Python right now, but not a lot. But I would like a professional just to do this. And it can be transferred over. And, all you need is Anaconda, Python. Anaconda will be in your environment. Python will be your code. And Jupyter will be your notebook. And you can basically develop anything you want on these computers on the cloud, which is amazing. So make sure you guys check these out when you can. Also, come over and check out my passive income videos on my website. They're for free. Check them out when you guys can. Remember to hit that like button again, hit that subscriber button. Thank you for watching, and all you guys have a good day, and all you guys have a good night, and enjoy the crypto life. Peace.